My research focus here in Mainz has been for quite a number of years life writing. This is a summary term for all aspects of documents that are concerned with the representation or presentation of the self. Some historians call this ego documents, but as far as literature and culture is concerned, we're talking about autobiography, biography, diary, journal entries, memoirs, then also in terms of performances of the self on stage. And lately, the internet, of course, provides a number of occasions in which people can talk about themselves in terms of blogs, which has been used by many American soldiers in the two wars in Iraq to give and communicate how they feel in a foreign country and how they communicate what is going on about themselves and the situation in which they are. And you can, of course, also include in these blogs video clips about yourself. Well, my research impact is very much part of teaching. In Germany, people always think that there is a connection between research and teaching. Life writing poses itself as a very convenient method for all forms of classroom situations. Of course, you have the variety of American autobiographies, which has been very important for the United States, also beginning before the foundation of the democracy in Puritan times, because in America, most of the people who have come as European immigrants or later Asian immigrants have wanted to talk about themselves and how they feel in this new world, including also the first immigrants, of course, the Native Americans, North and South America. So that is a topic that frequently occurs in American literature and American cultural classes. And then what my students have particularly liked is to also practice forms of life writing, to talk about themselves, how they feel. And many of my students have, for the first time, found the possibility to write creative papers. Some people have written on why they became a musician and to talk about my life as a trombone and then include musical pieces in it. Other people have presented blogs or, use a video clip. Some people have a photo montage of themselves. So this actually makes it very creative for students to respond. And sometimes it also becomes very funny, because at one time I said I always wanted to work on the project autobiography as a postcard. And then one of my students wrote her seminar paper on a postcard and sent it to me in the mail. That was quite interesting. I've shown it at several international conferences as an example of creative responses in life writing classes. The international impact of life writing is very significant. As we already discussed, autobiography is a very important medium in North American culture. Hence, we also have many scholars in the United States who are working on life writing and cooperating internationally. We have had several international conferences here at Mainz and other parts of the world. What is especially significant is the foundation of the International Autobiography Association, in which I participated in 1999 in Beijing. And afterwards, we established a number of cooperative programs between doctoral candidates at the University of Michigan, the University of Hawaii, and Peking University in China. And it allowed us eventually to set up a doctoral college here at Mainz on life writing with international participants from all of these universities.